Hey guys, Ty Lord here with my wonderful movie pickups for the week. Ordered some stuff off of the internet and something off of Vinegar Syndrome. My wife let me get this stuff for Father's Day, so I'll share that stuff first. First up, the Vinegar Syndrome release. I had to get this. Every Jalal Murhi movie I've bought off of Vinegar Syndrome so far, and here is I don't know if this is going to be the last one. There's a few other Jalal Murhi movies that I'm hoping go to Vinegar Syndrome, but I think this is the last Billy Blanks one I needed. Expect No Mercy, and it's got the I guess this was the original cover. I don't quite remember. It's been a while since I've watched this. I've seen it a couple times, but I'm gonna wait and talk about this more in depth after I watch it. I like the commentaries with Jalal Murhi, but just Billy Blanks. It's sort of like a virtual reality thriller type martial arts movie. A lot of action, a lot of martial arts is in all Jalal Murhi movies. Billy Blanks. I like all of Billy Blanks movies. And then a Roger Corman production, one of the few North American released Don the Dragon Wilson movies I didn't have. Future Kick, another sort of sci-fi thriller martial arts movie. I think it's one of Don the Dragon's earlier movies. I guess he's starred in more Roger Corman productions than anyone else. He might have even made more money for than anyone for Roger Corman. This is a cool thriller, sort of Total Recall-esque. It even says Don the Dragon Wilson, the Terminator of kickboxing. Future Kick is the Total Recall of martial arts movies. Really has that, there's a virtual reality. It's sort of dystopian or post-apocalyptic. I think there's different planetary traveling, or I can't remember if they're on Mars or whatnot. Oh, it's on the moon, and it has pretty good acting. Chris Penn is the bad guy in here. He's in a lot of Don the Dragon Wilson movies. I think they were buddies in real life. Meg Foster is the lead in this. I like her a lot. You know, she's usually like a redhead, and she has those pretty blue eyes. She's like the lead character in this. The story sort of revolves around her. She's trying to find her husband's murderer, and she runs into Don the Dragon Wilson, who I guess is a cyborg cop or a man. I can't remember if he's a man or a cyborg, but it has a lot of good action, kind of intriguing plot like Total Recall. Then I got this one. I recently found Black Cobra 1. So that'll be a double for me now, because I got the 2-disc set Fred Williamson in Black Cobra. So this has Black Cobra 1, 2, and 3. I like all of those. I think they're Italian-made movies, so that they have a lot of action, low budget, but heavy on the action. The first one, I talked about that one before. The second one's he goes to the Philippines and he meets up with a reluctant the inspector over there doesn't like him bringing. I don't like you bringing your American ways of crime fighting over here. He's kind of a low key guy. He doesn't like to go in guns blazing all the time. And Fred Williamson comes in. He's like this macho stud from the United States. But then there's sort of like a character arc with the Interpol captain or whatever he is from the Philippines. Like, his family gets captured and there's a hostage situation in the building, so he like turns into a badass just like Fred Williamson. And they team up to take down the terrorists. And then Black Cobra 3 is sort of like a they assault this fortress in the jungle. It's like a lot of military combat. It's a fun movie. He has like 2 sidekicks, like a guy and a girl sidekick that he goes in and takes out the villain's jungle fortress. This one's a lot of fun. There, like I said, there is a fourth one called Detective Malone, but I cannot find that anywhere, and it's no English dub I can find anywhere, even on YouTube. But anyway, I got the black cobras here. This one I picked up at Walmart because it's a shark movie. ITN distribution, bull shark, a really low budget independent film, but it really takes itself seriously. Like, the special effects are crap as usual in shark movies these days, but this is probably one of my favorites as of late. It's just sort of like Jaws in Texas. It's in a Texas lake and a bull shark swims up. The mayor doesn't want to release the evidence that the bull shark's in the lakes, and the game's warden is sort of like the Roy Scheider type character, and he has a drinking problem. He had a lot of like character development, but like, as corny as it is, like, the acting is good, and I kind of like the characters. The mayor's a real sleazebag. Like, he goes beyond what Murray Hamilton did in Jaws. Like, he's almost like threatening people's lives without actually saying it, like the coroner and the scientist that see there's a bull shark. A lot of like Jaws elements in this, so I really like it. It's directed by Brett Bentman. I think I'm gonna watch more of his movies, like independent. He does like war movies and westerns and stuff. This is like Jaws in Texas. Certain special effects, like a lot of times you see the shark underwater, like an aerial view, and people on boats or people swimming, and you see the shark shadow underneath, and that looks kind of cool. But usually anytime you see the actual shark, it just looks cheesy as any other made for sci-fi. But it's few and far between when you see the shark. And then on to that's all the internet stuff I ordered off of eBay. And Vinegar Syndrome, I got under $10 worth of Rasputin movies here. I've been spending like $10 a week there. I guess that adds up, but I'm getting all kinds of good movies for my collection. First one I'm not familiar with, Las Vegas Warrior. This is like something I would like. One of those martial art thriller movies set in Las Vegas. I don't think it's a PM Entertainment or what is it, Pepin and Murphy. But I'm hoping it's along the lines of those type movies. It's got Laurie Hanley and Sukwu Nam. So I'm kind of looking forward to watching that one. Here's one I got for D's Nuts. Christopher Lambert. A sexy exotic thriller. Oh, I see he's in the shower with a lovely lady right here. I don't know much about this. I'm gonna give it to D's Nuts because he's into the. Oh, that's Diane Lane. And Tom Skerritt's in here. Daniel Baldwin. Who's it directed by? Carl Schinkel. So I got this one for Tight White's been all about his wonderful acting that he likes, Christopher Lambert. And then this one I haven't seen before. I got it with Wesley Snipes and Ving Rhames, Undisputed. And I think this is a fighting type action movie. And it's directed by Walter Hill. And I've never seen this. Walter Hill directed a lot of my favorite movies. Hard Times with Charles Bronson, The Warriors, and Streets of Fire. A few more. That's off the top of my head. I haven't watched this, but it looks like it has old Columbo in here. Is that him? Yeah, Peter Falk, Michael Rooker, Wes Studi. I like all those guys. Yeah, Master P, Fisher Stevens, and it's yeah, Walter Hill movie. So I got all these were $1 a piece. Here's one I haven't seen by Stallone. A terrorist holds New York in the grip of fear. Only Stallone can take him on. Stallone in Nighthawks. I don't think I've ever seen this. It's got Rutger Hauer and Billy D. Williams. I don't know how I've missed this one. Directed by Bruce Malmuth. So kind of hoping I can watch this one soon. Oh man, I'll get that one next. Okay, Mark Dacascos I really like from Only the Strong, and you probably know him. He was the bad guy in John Wick 3. Here's this one's probably about 10 or 20 years old. It's sort of I Am Omega, just like another retelling of Richard Matheson's I Am Legend. I Am Omega. It's just the same type of story as I Am Legend. It's with Mark Dacascos. I think he even does like martial arts in this, fighting the zombies. I enjoyed this, so I picked it up on. Oh, and it's got a filmmaker's commentary, bloopers, trailers. I like Mark Dacascos. Directed by David Michael Latt. Oh no. Oh, produced by him. Directed by Griff First. I think I've heard of him. Okay, I had to this was one of my favorite Mystery Science Theater 2000 or Mystery Science Theater 3000 episodes, Eega with Richard Kill. This is a funny one. Sometimes I get insulted by this show because they talk crap about movies I like, but Eega's not that great, but I enjoy it. But it's fun with the, with the little robots and Joel in this. So this is one of my favorite ones. Episode 506. There were quite a few of those episodes. Yeah, so glad to have that one. Here's another copy. I already have it, but I couldn't pass this up for $1. One of my favorite childhood movies by Tim Burton. Peewees Big Adventure. One of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Even still holds up today. The humor is just such an off-the-wall, unique movie. I've never seen anything like it. This man-child type guy, I don't know how he supports himself. He has a nice house and all kinds of trinkets and toys. He has this weird little bicycle with all kinds of gizmos on it. It gets stolen, so he's on an adventure to find his missing bicycle. Really funny movie, and it's got director commentary with Paul Rubens and Tim Burton. I remember my dad. I thought this movie was hilarious when I was a kid, and my whole family liked this movie. Peewee's Big Adventure. And then, and I had to get this one because of Fortress with Christopher Lambert. A Stuart Gordon movie. I haven't seen that one. D's Nuts was recommending that. Then Total Recall 2070. I'm not really familiar with that. And Cypher. Pandora A. Gaylord Films. Convict 762. I don't know about. Oh, Billy Drago's in that. I like Billy Drago's a really underrated actor. And then, oh man, I struck gold with this one. This is up my alley from all kinds of directions. Action movie 9-pack featuring Jesse Ventura and Hulk Hogan. I don't think these two guys care for each other in real life. I don't know if it's all a work or whatever, because you know how phony these wrestlers are. I never believe anything they say, even if it's like in shoot. I like them. I like all these guys, but yeah, Jesse Ventura, these are probably two of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And not only that, there's other wrestler movies in here. There's 9 movies in here. So it's got the Shadow Warriors series, which I still haven't watched yet. Shadow Warriors Assault on Devil's Island with Hulk Hogan and Carl Weathers. Shannon Tweed, Martin Cove. Is it Covey or Cove? The guy from Karate Kid. I like that actor. Billy Drago is in it too. I just mentioned him. He's like one of the best like villains in B movies. Like he could run circles around most like bad guys in mainstream movies. I think he passed away. And that's directed by John Cassar. And then Shadow Warriors 2. And that one's got Carl Weathers in it as well. And then some movie called Blackjack with Dolph Lundgren. So I gotta watch that. I see Fred Williamson's in it. So there's another Fred Williamson movie I've never seen. It's got Dolph Lundgren and Fred Williamson. Maximum Force. And that's got John Saxon, Sam Jones, Mickey Rooney. I love all those guys. And that's a PM release. Joseph Merhi, Richard Pepin. So I love all those PM Entertainment movies. So I got to watch Maximum Force. Got Tom Jones, John Saxon, Mickey Rooney. And then over to Jesse Ventura, Abraxas, Guardian of the Universe. That's a hilarious movie I used to watch when I was a kid. It's sort of a ripoff of Terminator with aliens. It's got Jesse Ventura and that one big dude, Sven Ole Thorsen. He's like a big Austrian dude. You see him in like Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. He's the bad guy in this. Sort of a Terminator type movie where he comes down and impregnates this woman and wants her child to be born so he can take it or kill it or some reason. And she keeps the baby, and the baby grows up really fast into a young kid. And Jesse Ventura comes down to protect them, and the other guy's trying to kill them. So it's sort of like Terminator. I know there's a little cameo from James Belushi. Abraxas, yeah. Then No Contest with Roddy Piper. I've never seen that. Directed by Paul Lynch. No Contest. I gotta watch that. And then Zero Tolerance with Robert Patrick from Terminator 2. And Miles O'Keefe. And that's a Joseph Merhi film too. So I gotta watch that one. And then Honor with Roddy Piper and Don Fry. And Russell Wong. Jason Barry. That's a cool martial art movie, kind of a modern one, like underground fight movie. Roddy Piper fights with Don Fry at the end. That's a David Worth movie. David Worth is one of my favorite directors. And then the last one, Pacific Inferno, World War II adventure set in the Philippines. Navy diver Jim Brown. Heck yeah, I got a Jim Brown movie. I wonder if this is an older one or a new one. Man, I really struck gold with that. You got Hulk Hogan, Jesse Ventura, Roddy Piper, Jim Brown, Fred Williamson, Carl Weathers, Billy Drago. Cool stuff there. Okay, that's about it for this week. It's getting hot in here. I don't have the AC on. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.